Pragnadeepa Learning Center.
Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Geometrical no barcode students. Geometrically no barcode. Okay. Shall we move to the next construction? Shall we move on to the next construction? Question number 3. They have given the linear equation. What is the linear equation they have given? 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting. Yadik intersect agbeku? 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 should intersect with your new line that you are giving. And here students understand the answer is not unique. Everyone can construct different answer. Because just imagine there is one line. How many intersecting lines I can draw? Infinitely many. I can make one line here. I can show one line here. I can draw one more line here. So can you construct different lines? So the answer that we are trying to write is not unique. Sorry. What's that? Sorry. Autos. Yeah. Now try to understand. The linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is a given line. For this given line, we have to draw one more intersecting line first, sub question. If you want to draw an intersecting line, what ratio you have to maintain? A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2. You one fix ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. You fix one ratio. A1 by A2. Shall we fix A1 as 2? Shall we fix A1 as 2? Okay. You fix A2, say suppose I fix it as 4x. Because it is construction, correct? It's not an answer. It's a construction. Construction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾನು 10x ಬರಿಬಹುದಿತ್ತು. I could have even written minus 3x. Even I could have written 1x. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell? Now tell me students, what is A1 by A2? 1 by 2. Now if I want to make the lines intersect, it should not be equal to B1 by B2. What is B1 by B2? 3. So 3, which ratio becomes 1 by 2? 6. So I should not write 6. Why? Did you understand? 6 bit ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೀರಿ ಯಾರು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ. Did you understand the way of thinking? If I wrote 6, what happens? A1 by A2 will become equal to B1 by B2. I should not make that situation to happen. So what I do, I write some number other than 6. Can I write minus 6? That's also fine. Okay, but apart from positive 6, I can write any number. Say suppose I write plus 5. Did you notice? Now what is A1 by A2? 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? 3 by 5. Is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2? No. Constant students is up to you. Minus 8, plus 10, whichever constant you want to do. Yellam constant important, parallel coincident lines are matra important, correct? So suppose I write plus 1. Because I'm not at all worried about C1 by C2 when I'm talking about intersecting lines, correct? Well, I'm talking about intersecting lines. Please see here. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು first recall ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2. Why you want to worry about C1 by C2? ಏನಾರ numbers ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Did you understand this construction? Can you write any other example apart from this also? For example, ನಾನು 2x fix ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತು. Now what is A1 by A2? 2 by 2. What is 2 by 2? 1 by 1. 1 by 1 means I should not write 3. Now can I write 6? See, for this problem I should not write 6. But for this problem can I write 6? Because now what is B1 by B2? 1 by 2. Constant I said no, you can even write minus 8 also, that doesn't matter. So is this intersecting to this? Is this intersecting to this? So either ಎಷ್ಟು intersection lines ಹುಡುಕಬಹುದು? Infinitely many. You can find infinitely many intersecting lines for a given line. Next, what is the condition you have to maintain? Parallel. If you want to maintain a parallel, what you know, A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2. Now we will fix which ratio you want. Okay, 2 ready there. Bega 4x itಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, say 4x itಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So what is the ratio, students? A1 by A2? 1 by 2. So should you compulsorily write 6y? Why you are writing 6y for a parallel lines? A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2, but should not be equal to C1 by C2. I should not write minus 16. Why? If I write minus 16, what happens? C1 by C2 will be equal to B1 by B2. So apart from minus 8, which number you have? Any numbers you can. And I'm writing the word etc. Etc. anta yaake barita idini gottagtidiya? How many such lines you can design? Infinitely many. Next, coincident. A1 by A2 plus B1 by B2. What is the ratio I have to maintain? C1 by C2. I should maintain both, right? Now see here, 2 by 4 is 2, 1 by 2. 3 by 6 is 2, 1 by 2. Minus 8 by minus 16 is 2, other 1 by 2. So is it in coincident with this? Is this parallel to this? Is this intersecting to this? So given one line, can you frame all these three? Etc. I hope you are understanding why I'm writing etc. students. Prataita, Sangavi?
Yes, sir.
You want one more design of this line? Shall we try one more problem, which is not there in the worksheet? See, randomly I will write one linear equation. Shall we go? Let's quickly do. Okay, let's fix one equation of straight line. Okay, say 3x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is a line. Now what I have to do for this line, I have to draw one intersecting line. So suppose I fix the ratio 9x. What is the ratio A1 by A2? 1 by 3. So B1 by B2 ಏನು ಆಗಬಾರದು? 1 by 3 ಆಗಬಾರದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ equal ಆಗಬಾರದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by 3 ಆಗಬಾರದು. So 1 by 3 ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ is it minus 3? So I should not write minus 3. I should not write minus 3. Okay, I'll write plus 5y. Now what is A1 by A2? 1 by 3. What is B1 by B2? Minus 1 by 5. Minus bidbedi. Is it minus 1 by 5? So A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Constant your wish, students. Shall I write minus 2? Yeah, shall I write? I will write. It's my wish, right? So now tell me, what is the relationship between these two lines? These two lines are intersect. Okay, next again, I fix. What is A1 by A2? 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? 1 by 2. Minus 1 by minus 2. Is it 1 by 2? So I have fixed A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 plus 3. So what is C1 by C2? No, please understand. What is C1 by C2? 2 by 3. Is A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2? Yes. Is it equal to C1 by C2? No. Therefore, what is the relationship between these two lines? They are parallel. Is that clear? Now, I again maintain the ratio. 9x. 9x ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Minus 3y. ಬರೀಲೇಬೇಕು, correct? Because A1 by A2 is 1 by 3. B1 by B2 is also 1 by 3. So C1 by C2 should I maintain? Should I write plus 6? There is no other choice. Now tell me, students, what is this? Coincident. Are you understanding? These two lines represents intersecting. These two lines represents parallel, and these two lines represents coincident lines. Is this idea clear? Suppose if you closely connect, okay, I write this by equation number 1. For this equation number 1, you multiply number 2 to that. You multiply number 3 to that. You multiply 4 to that. Can you multiply? Okay, so suppose for time being, let us multiply equation 3 to this. Multiply madre en barata. I multiply 3 to this. What I'll get? 9x minus 3y plus. Did you understand the construction? It's very easy to design a coincident lines. Given a line, you multiply by some number to everything. A1 by A2 will be equal to B1 by B2 will be equal to C1 by C2. Is this clear? And 3 multiply madde. And 2 multiply madbodu. Even you could have multiplied half also. You could have multiplied 3 by 2. You could have multiplied minus 10. You could have multiplied any number but non-zero. You remember this in polynomials chapter we did? K into adike connection agutte. But only quadratic nodidvi idu linear equation into. So did you understand the construction, everyone? Shall we move on to the next? The next is the fourth question in your worksheet, which tells which of the following pair of linear equations are consistent but inconsistent. What is the meaning of consistent? What is the meaning of consistent? It has a solution. What type of solution? Either a unique solution or many solution. Inconsistent means no solution. If it is consistent, obtain the solution. Obtain the solution graphically. So now did you understand why I said you people to bring graph sheet? Shall we start? Question number 1.
Yes, sir.
X plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. Stay with the problem. Listen carefully. Here, students, you have to plan and you have to do, because it is one of the skill to draw the equations on the graph sheet. Is it clear? It is a skill-based question. How nicely you draw it here matters a lot. Onde dinakke first time nang neat agi barde irbodu. And you should avoid using eraser here. There's something like your blueprint, though it looks green in color or pink in color, doesn't matter. First, you should plan how to write the x-axis, y-axis. Of course, those two are perpendicular to each other, not a matter. But you should always analyze before sketching. You might have seen mane kattakke munche blueprint itkotar nodidira. Before the construction of the house, they keep the blueprint and they mark everything here and they tell mark now on the site. Then they start putting the pillars or foundations. Have you observed? Why is that necessary? Without planning, you cannot build. Sumne naak wall kattapudi aamel nodkolana okay. So you can put a wall, you can leave everything empty inside. But if you want a specific wall inside the house, you should plan before constructing the wall, correct? Then murdbut pakake idakagata. Athwa smart board tara, do we have wheels? I'll slide this door, or I'll slide this window, I'll remove this window. No, you can't do that, right? So even the same way, you should have a skill to do this. How to do that? Now see here. What is A1 by A2? Is it 1 by 2? A1 by A2 is 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? It's 2 by 1. They are not equal, correct, students? If they are not equal, what type of lines it is? They represent
intersecting lines.
Yeah, intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means what, students? Is it consistent? Intersecting lines means is it consistent? And the problem expect us to draw the graph if they are consistent, correct? So should we draw these two equations on the graph sheet? Should we draw? Yes or no?